So welcome guys to the very first training webinar that we will be hosting on our new schedule for Skainet Systems. I am very excited to go through this training with you guys. And what this training is essentially going to be, it's going to be a mini series. So it's going to be a continuation every single week. Um, there's going to be a continuation every single week that's going to basically take you guys from the very early stages of Skynet, understanding what it's about, how it works, and not just a presentation. This is not a presentation. We're going to be diving deep into the sort of foundation of Skynet and also understanding the industry that we're in, the Forex market. We're also going to be understanding the style of trading that we're doing, because these are very important questions and important points that we have to cover, especially because we don't have time to cover them throughout the presentations, the weekly presentations. So we're going to start from the very beginning, and every week you guys are going to see new additions to this mini series. And all of these calls, by the way, will be recorded. They will be shared in the Telegram group as well. So if anyone missed it, they can always go back and be able to watch the videos as well. And this is really good as well for all the new people that have just joined us. I know some of you guys have been in the company from day one, but we're also a growing community. We have people joining us every single day. And for that reason as well, it's very important that we cover the fundamentals of Skynet. That's why this training is called Skynet 101. And as we go on throughout the weeks, you will understand more about Skynet, the Forex market, the style of trading we do. You will understand more about risk management. And even for the affiliates on the call here today as well, you guys will be able to understand how you can use the information that I'm sharing with you to help you go out there and bring more community to the Skynet platform. So let's get started. Now, the first thing we're going to do, like I said, we're going to bring things back to the basics real quick, but we're going to talk to you about Skynet Systems. So it's like I'm going to reintroduce Skynet Systems to you again, but not like the presentation style. This is going to be slightly different. So let me continue from here. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, so Skynet Systems, what do we actually offer? And to keep it simple in one line, what we do is we offer accessible high-frequency trading bots, HFT bots, designed to open up the Forex market to everyone. And the reason why I wanted to start with this point as well is because a lot of people don't understand the significance of a good product that we have. Because Forex trading is so accessible, because anyone can go, as long as you're 18 and over, can sign up with a broker and start trading, we don't really value a good product when we see one. So what Skynet is giving to you today with HFT trading is a new form of trading. It's not new as in like it's been a couple of years now since people have been using this, but for us, like for myself, for example, for retail traders or the retail market, this is a new form of trading, because everyone thinks of trading, like I said before, you just sit in front of a bunch of screens and you're spending 10-12 hours a day analyzing charts. That used to be the case, but we are in a new time now. And what Skynet Systems is bringing you is a form of technology, a trading bot, HFT trading bot, that's going to allow you to make money from the largest financial market in the world. And also it's better for you as well, because again, you're not taking that burden onto your shoulders, and you have professionals who are going to be helping you throughout this process. And why the Forex market? Because I had this conversation with someone just yesterday. They said, oh, this system would be great if we can do it in the crypto market, because we're going into the bull run now. And yes, that is true, guys. We are going into a bull run for the crypto market. I'm sure a lot of you people know that. But why didn't we set this up in the crypto market? And there are two very important reasons for that. Number one is liquidity, right? So the crypto market is not $1 trillion market. It's not the most liquid market in the world. And it's also unregulated too. And because of that, Skynet would have struggled to get the liquidity it needs to pay members their profits. So we chose the Forex market because it's a $6.6 trillion market, guys. It's the biggest and most liquid financial market in the world. And because of this, and it's a regulated market too, but because of this, we're able to continuously get the liquidity we need to pay out the profits we are making for our community. And that's very important to understand, because the system that we have, the style of trading that we do, originates from having high frequency trading, like I said, but also having liquidity in the market in order for us to execute these trades. Because I've said this before as well, if we are buying, we need sellers. If we're selling, we need buyers. And the only way you can do that is by having liquidity, and a large amount of liquidity, which you can get from the Forex market. And also, Skainet Systems is accessible to even retail traders. And now, what do I mean by retail traders? I'm sure a lot of you guys on this call at one point either tried to trade yourself or you know people that are actively trading in the markets. But you see, again, as time is evolving and technology is becoming more and more stronger, and now we have artificial intelligence in the picture as well, the way we do things is evolving. And that same rule applies to trading as well. I know so many traders who have, become a part of Skainet Systems now when they were previously trading themselves. And by the way, real traders, they know what I'm about to say. Real traders know that it's not the flashy lifestyle like you see these BS guys on Instagram showing you this fake lifestyle with cars and watches and luxury hotels and whatever the case is. They're not real traders. Real traders know how much hours, how much time, how much effort you have to put into learning about the Forex market, learning your strategy, developing your strategy, and then spending the time on the charts to make sure that you are executing your trades to perfection. This is something that is very, very difficult to do, and it takes a lot of time to master that. And every person on this call who knows about trading or has tried trading will know this is the truth, what I'm saying. But that lifestyle that you are living is extremely unhealthy, guys. Let's be honest with you. Let's be honest, right? The lifestyle is extremely unhealthy. And I know this because I spent 5 years trading myself, and literally all I would do is wake up, sit behind the screen, and I spend my whole day just literally sitting there watching trades. And because you know that it's your trades, it's your money on the line, even once you've placed the trades, you can never stop staring at your phone or at your screen because you're eager to see what's going to happen. You don't want to take a loss. You want to make big profits, but emotion gets involved and it could be very, very unhealthy. So I know a lot of traders who are trading themselves as well, but they're now using Skainet Systems because it takes away all of that stress from them. And also, it's not just about the traders, but it's also about normal people like myself and you guys on the call here today as well. Because this system, the way it's been set up, because you don't have to learn how to trade, because you don't have to spend hours and hours on the charts yourself, because you don't have to execute any trades yourself, you can be a part of this system as a normal person who's got a business or is working a 9 to 5 or a full-time parent, right? You could also be involved in the system by simply depositing and allowing our technology and our professionals to do the job for you. That is the real benefit of Skainet Systems. And also, another very, very important point as well is that this is accessible. And this is one thing that I really, really like from day one, because they could have easily charged way more. Skynet Systems can easily charge way more for this product than they're charging you at the moment, right? Because it's affordable. $29, $49, and $99, guys, is what you need to get involved in the Skynet Systems and purchase your bot, which is again a yearly subscription. But we are going to talk about the bots in just a second. But the point of it is that even with $100, you can be involved in the Forex market. And to manage expectations, to be honest and transparent with you guys, we are not saying, and no one should be saying this, if you're on a call and you're an affiliate with the company as well, you should never go out there and tell people that they can put $100 in and they can expect to be very, very wealthy in 2 months or 3 months like that. You shouldn't sell like that because it's not the truth, right? Don't get me wrong, with $100, you're still going to be making profits, but it's not life-changing money, right? But you'll be able to see the power of this technology. So as time goes on, I can tell you from personal experience, I know someone who is working 2 jobs at the moment, and this individual is every month taking money out of his salary to put into Skynet Systems. Little by little, he's putting more and more in every single month because he understands the long-term effect of it. And he's not coming in with the mindset that he's going to be rich overnight. He knows that this could eventually start helping him with small burdens or small, ish problems in his life that he has, that Skynet Systems could help pay for. As I mentioned on the presentations as well, if it can help you pay for your phone bill, your grocery shopping, your car insurance, anything like lifting a small burden off your shoulders, that is the purpose of this technology. Because one thing I don't like about the Forex market or the Forex industry is that people become traders all of a sudden overnight, and they're promising you the world when they know they cannot deliver. But with Skynet, we want to make sure that everyone has a realistic understanding of what's going on here. We need you to understand that, yes, we have a very powerful tool, but depending on what you get putting in, don't think you're going to put in $100 and then tomorrow you're going to be a millionaire. That's not going to happen. But at least you'll be able to have a small effect from Skynet Systems into your life, and that is what we're focused on doing. Now, let's talk about these bots, okay? Because What you're about to see on the screen today might upset a few people, right? Especially if you've been here from day one. But guys, it's very, very important that you understand why this is the way it is, because as the business is growing, and I know some of you were at the event, and I know some of you have spoken to Michael or myself over the past couple of weeks, and the biggest question we get asked is, what is happening with the percentages? Why has it gone from 2% to 1%? What is the reason? And I'm going to address all of this on the call as well. So whether you are an old member or a new member, you will have an understanding of what things will be like moving forward. So let's start with the first point, right? We've got three bots. Everyone on this call knows this. We have the T800, the T1000, and the TX bot as well. So looking at the current market conditions and also looking at the current company conditions, meaning how much money the company has at the moment, this is going to be the new understanding of how much profit we'll be able to generate moving forward. And again, before you freak out, I will explain it in more detail, okay? So let me explain this. Now, as you guys know, the T800 bot, the T1000, and the TX bots, and these are what we have. And again, based on how much money the company's trading right now, based on the current risk management strategy, and also based on current market conditions, we've now adjusted the returns to make them more realistic to what we're doing, because we don't want to show you 40% if you're not getting 40%. That's misleading people, and we don't want to do that. So we're sharing this with you now so you have a better understanding of what to expect moving forward from Skainet Systems. Because I know on the old presentation, you saw 30, 40% a month, 20, 30, 40% a month. And even though that is what we were doing when we started, it's not the case anymore, because times are different, the company situation is different, and the conditions that we're in are very, very different. So with the T8 bot, you can expect up to 10% profit a month. With the T1000 is 15% a month, and TX is 25%, up to 25% a month. Now, again, these are still very, very good numbers. Like, I know it's not 40% a month, but 25% a month is still very, very good. It's very, very powerful. And to give you guys an example, right? I actually had someone who I first introduced to Skynet when I got on board as well. And when I told him our TX bot was averaging up to 40% a month, he thought I was lying to him. He thought this was all a joke. Even though I showed him the effects book, he said, no, this is too risky. Like, I don't want to put my money into something that's trading with that much high risk, because to make 40% a month requires a lot of risk. And in order for you to take that risk, and remember in Skynet, it's not just, we're not trading one person's account, right? We do copy trading. So everyone executes the same trades as everyone else in the company too. So if you're going to take high risk because one person out of 1,000 has said, I want more profits, it affects everybody, right? So I know that there is a small crowd who are still like, no, we want higher profits, we want higher profits. But just remember, it's not higher profits for you, it's higher profits for everyone, but that's higher risk for everyone as well. And in today's market, the current conditions that we have, with the election that just happened, with the wars that are going on in place, with cyber attacks being taking place around the world, it's a very, very volatile market. And again, our number one priority is always protecting the capital of the members who've already in Skynet Systems. So even if you're new to the business, you might not be used to some of the percentages we had in the beginning. And you're probably thinking, wow, this is already great as it is, because even though 25%, 15%, and 10%, they're not what they were before, they were still very impressive numbers, guys, that we can still average to this day. And you don't need to worry about, oh, the risk is going to get even lower. Is it going to get lower than this? No, because the way we're managing the risk right now, we're aiming for 1% to 1.3% a day on the TX bot. That is our target, right? So again, we're not going to let it drop lower than that. Of course, if there is a crazy situation in the market or crazy something happens in the market, then yes, that could affect it. But our daily target will be around that. And it's very, very important that everyone understands this, because this also leads me on to my next point: risk management. Now, I've spoken to several traders about risk management, and it's something that, because I've been trading since I was 18, is something that I've been learning about from the very, very beginning. But risk management is very, very important. It's the difference between winners and losers in the Forex market. Would you guys rather make consistent money for a longer period of time, or take a higher risk to make higher returns in a shorter period of time? I know for me personally, I can say that I would prefer smaller profits, but consistently over a longer period of time. And in order for us to do that, we have to adjust the risk management. We can't keep trading how we were trading when we first started the business, because there was nowhere near enough capital in the business then than there is now. Like, it's a completely different ballgame. And in order for us to manage this properly moving forward, we have to have the correct risk management in place. And another thing as well that I wanted to share with you guys too, when you see Skainet Systems, a lot of people tend to just associate us with with MLM or network marketing. And even though, yes, we have affiliate marketing in the system, but actually Skainet Systems, or sorry, Cermak LLC is a brokerage, as you guys know this. And the same way that you guys know brokerages will charge you a performance fee every month, right? They don't charge you anything up front. They don't charge you anything like that. They don't say, give us £10,000 for you to start trading with us. They just say, deposit your money and we will charge you a performance fee. But what is the difference between a regular broker doing that and Skainet Systems doing that, or Cermak LLC doing that, right? A regular broker keeps that 50% for themselves because that's how they make money. But Cermak and Skainet have found a way to put that 50% performance fee back into the community, which will help us grow the business faster, because we know if our community is getting paid, they'll be willing to share this opportunity with others. So that saves us having to do traditional marketing. That saves us having to spend millions on ad spends and setting up marketing campaigns, right? It saves us so much money from doing that, because if we just take that 50% that a normal broker would also charge you, if they have a product like this, they will also charge you the same thing. We can take that percentage and also be able to give it to our community. That is the only difference. Cermak LLC is a broker at the end of the day, and a broker like this one with a product like we have, it's all about managing risk. And that's why I wanted to make this clear to everyone, because we have big funds like Two Sigma, D-Shore, we even have BlackRock, right? These are some of the biggest funds in the world and who manage billions, and BlackRock manage trillions. But nobody ever says anything about, their risk management. No one ever says anything about how much profit, they're generating on a yearly basis. I mean, compared to what Skynet is giving and what they're giving, you can see a very clear difference. But again, we have nowhere near the sort of money that they have. And when you get to that sort of money, risk management becomes more and more important, because what is the purpose of all of this? Protecting everyone's capital. That is the goal, the number one priority always with Skynet, right? And another thing as well, just to mention on top of that too, right? As the company continues to grow and as we continue to, build the business in the countries that we're building and growing the business the way that it is, just know that as every penny comes into the business, we have to adjust the risk management to make sure we are protecting everyone's money. And we're also using, by the way, the same strategies that these big funds are using as well. And what do I mean by this? How are we doing this, right? Because just like these big funds, Skynet bots are adapted to protect the community's investments. That is our number one goal, as I've said before. But also, as more people join Skynet, the bigger we become, the more money that's traded within Skynet, our risk protection increases to make sure that everyone's funds are secure. Everybody here wants a long-term opportunity. Am I right or wrong? If you got your camera on, you can give me a thumbs up if you want a long-term opportunity. And I can see a few thumbs up, so thank you. But if you want a long-term opportunity, guys, you have to allow the business to establish itself to run in a long-term with a long-term opportunity. If you're expecting high results, that means to get the high results, we have to take high risk. If we're taking high risk, we're jeopardizing everyone. And if, God forbid, something bad happens, there's a war or there's something happens and the market crashes, it's not one person who loses, everyone loses. And then it's the same people that are saying, oh, we cannot find long-term opportunities, we cannot find a long-term sustainable business. But if you're asking the business to take extra risk, with the extra risk will come sorry guys, with the extra risk will also come extra problems that could cause issues for everybody. So please understand the way Skynet is running this. We're doing real trading. I don't know what you guys have experienced before, which companies you've been in before. If you find a company that's giving you 3, 4, 5% a day, I mean, sure, you can go ahead and take that opportunity. Even right now, you can go ahead and take that opportunity. But let's see how long they can do that for. Let's see how long they can sustain that for. And let's be honest, some of you guys I've met on this call already in the Dubai event. Some of you I've spoken to face to on Zoom call as well. You have already been a part of those opportunities. You've been a part of businesses that guarantee you 5, 6, 7, 10% a month, right? Or sorry, 10% a day. But what happened with those opportunities? Why are you here in Skynet today? Because those opportunities didn't work. So that same mentality that we apply with those companies, we are not like them. We are not like your typical MLM. We are not like these typical networking companies who just want to focus on building the project. We want to focus on building our product. And the only way we can build our product is by, again, having the correct risk management, but also from our community understanding that it's all about protection of the capital, which is going to allow us to have long-term sustainability. And I said from the start of the call as well, I'd rather have consistent, smaller returns, but for a longer period of time than go for big returns and take big risk and everyone's out of money in a couple of months. So hopefully this will help you understand why the risk management changes have been made, why the profits are the way that they are. But if you still are complaining, if you're not happy, if you want 2%, 3% a day, guys, there are plenty of opportunities out there that will take your money. But I guarantee you, right, after a couple of months or after a couple of days, even some like a couple of weeks, right, you will see what happens when you take that sort of risk in the market. And also, one thing that really is important for people to understand, because I know we have algorithm trading, I know that. But it's not just the algorithm that's running wild on the markets. We have a team of experts who monitor the bot's activity on a daily basis. So the algorithm doesn't know what happens in the real world. It doesn't know about the election. It doesn't know about the wars that are taking place. The AI's job is to focus on executing the strategy that we have. It's the team of experts, the traders, the analysts that we have that are monitoring what's happening in the real market conditions right now. And these are the people that are monitoring and adjusting the risk management every single day to make clients money. And let's be honest, every single person on this call, whether you just joined us or you've been with us from day one, I don't think there is any person on this call that can say they haven't made money with Skainet Systems. For 5 months now, we've been delivering consistent results. And at the end of the day, I can come on this call and say whatever I want. I can share whatever story I want. But let's be honest, guys, results is what does the talking. There are many companies out there that can show you X, Y, and Z. But when it comes to proving results, there's no competition right now. Okay, and you can see, ignore what I'm saying, go to Skynet, go to our effects book and see the results yourself. Or furthermore, some of you that have been in the company from day one, just open up your MT5 and the proof is in the pudding right there. You're making money every single day. So instead of focusing on why we're not getting 2%, we should be grateful that we're even getting what we're getting right now, because it is not easy to trade in the market conditions that we have today. And especially with the style of trading that we do, we're executing very, very well right now. And speaking of that, now you guys hopefully should understand why the risk management is the way that it is, why the results are the way that they are right now, and hopefully that makes more sense, because now what I'm going to talk to you about is who are the sort of people that will be attracted to Skynet, right? So the first thing is, like I said, it's perfect for, you know, retail traders, like I said, or the retail market, just normal people like myself and you guys that want to get involved in the Forex market, but with a low initial investment. Because everyone thinks in the Forex market, you know, you have to join an opportunity, you need $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 or pounds or whatever the case is. But it's not true. You don't have to do that, right? You can start with a smaller amount and understand what the Forex market is all about. See the percentages you're earning on a daily basis. Don't look at the end goal. Don't look at the daily profits. Look at the percentage that you did on that day. And then you'll be able to understand, as the amount increases, how much you'll also be able to make as well. But this is the perfect opportunity for people that are new to Forex. Because let's face it, everyone knows about Forex trading. Everyone's heard of it. Whether it's in a good way or a bad way, everyone has heard of Forex trading. But what we're trying to prove is that people can have the opportunity to benefit from the largest financial market in the world without being a professional trader, without spending hours and hours behind the screen, without sacrificing years of your life trying to master this craft, because we're trying to eliminate that process and give you consistent returns from the market. And it's also very good for our affiliates. So all of you guys on the call today, you're all leaders, you're all affiliates who are helping us grow the business as well. And of course, as I mentioned before, it's optional. You don't have to do this, but the fact that you're doing this is very, very cool for the company as well. And it's also good for yourself, because you're giving yourself a very good opportunity right now while Skynet is still in its early stages. But the affiliates as well, you get to benefit from allowing other people to come into the business and earn from the Forex market as well. And make sure always, guys, please tell people about the risk involved in trading, because I don't see a lot of people doing that. But know that there's no guarantee in the Forex market. There is no promises. There is no nothing like that. At the end of the day, risk is risk, and we do our best to manage that risk, but we cannot give any promises and we cannot guarantee anything. But please make sure you do share that with others as well. And there's a dual benefit in being a part of Skainet Systems, because you can either choose to earn from the bot, or you can choose to earn from the commissions, or you can choose to earn from them together, right? So there's a dual benefit for you as well, because you can be an affiliate and make money. But even if you don't want to do that, you can still use our bot and make money every single day, Monday to Friday, like everyone on this call. There are how many people on this call now? There's 229 people on this call. If you've been a part of Skainet from yesterday or from 5 months ago, you all have made money. And there's not one person on this call who can tell me that they haven't, because again, we've been producing results consistently, but we just need to manage our expectations moving forward. And very quickly, before we wrap up as well, just a couple of things on the current market conditions that we are in. And if you know about trading, then you will also know it's not very easy to trade right now in the current markets, but this is why we have the professionals that we have. This is why we have the team that we have, because despite everything that's going on, they're still able to make consistent profits for us. And also, we at the moment are prioritizing a slightly lower but consistent profits to manage volatility effectively. And this is also very, very important for people to know, and share this with new people coming in, because you know what's going on around the world. You guys have the news channels on your phones or your TVs. You know what's going on out there. So you also know that in order for us to keep making the profits the way that we are, we need to adjust our risk management strategy. So yes, profits are slightly lower, slightly. It's not like you took a massive 90% hit on your profits. No, the profits are slightly lower, but they're consistent, and they will remain consistent as long as our community allows us to do what we're doing. Because when you guys are asking for more profits, then that puts more pressure on the traders. And because they really care about you guys, they want to deliver. But we don't want them to take unnecessary risks, because we've seen what happens when they take unnecessary risk. We had our first losing day just before the Dubai event as well, right? On the T800 bot. So please also bear that in mind. If you're going to take that risk, be prepared for the losses. And other than that, we've not had a losing day, because the team is very, very good at what they do. Okay, so now what we're going to do is everything that you've understood so far about Skynet, about our style of trading, about the way we trade and what we do, you will now be able to know why you should choose Skynet. And this is something that for you guys as affiliates on the call, you can also share with other people as well, because we're bringing real HFT trading. This is not fake HFT trading, real HFT trading for everyone included in the retail market. And there's a low cost for them to get involved and earn good money from our bots as well. Also, with the 3 bots that we have, everyone can choose their own risk management, or they can choose their own risk tolerance, because remember that the only difference between each of the bot is risk management. They run on the same strategy, they have the same technology, but it's risk management. If you're someone who wants to take less risk, you can go for the T800 or the T1000. But if you're someone who wants to, maximize the opportunity the best, then of course the TX bot is what's best for you. And also, you need to understand as well that the people that are trading the money for you, right? These are not people that are new to this industry. These are people that have years and years of experience with this technology, but also within the financial markets as well. So you're allowing the professionals, the experts, to do the work for you. So you do not have to put in the time that they put in. You do not have to put in the effort that they have put in as well. And also, Skynet offers you a great opportunity to earn from our bots, from our trading, but also make additional income from our affiliate program as well. And speaking of the affiliate program, guys, now again, as I mentioned time and time again, the affiliate program is optional. But right now, we are just in the beginning of Skainet Systems. We are just in the very, very start, right? It's only been a couple of months since the business is running. And you guys have seen for these couple of months that we've been running so far that every single person is making profit. Granted, it might not be as high from day one, but you're still making profit. I do not understand why that's a bad thing if you're still making profit. No one's taking losses here. Everyone is still making profits. And because of this, you have a product that works. So if you're someone who can see the opportunity, if you're someone who can understand the situation that you're in right now, the opportunity that you have, the product that you have, you know that if you go out there and build Skynet, especially right now, you're going to be taking advantage of the entire empty market that's out there. Because even though we have 15,000 members in our community, 15,000 is nothing, guys. There are still so many people out there who could benefit from Skainet Systems. And when they come in and when they see how we've been performing up until now, and when they see how we will continue to perform with our risk management moving forward, they will know that this is a place that they could be and they could earn money from Skainet Systems. So please take advantage of the timing, guys. Take advantage of the day you're in right now, because this is the best time for you to go out there and share the business business if you want to become successful as an affiliate in Skainet Systems. And also, right now, because many people don't know about Skainet Systems, you're bringing something new to them, something different to them. Yes, they might have heard about Forex trading, but they probably don't know about HFT trading. Yes, they might have seen results that are promising them X, Y, and Z, but they haven't seen our results. They haven't seen the transparency that we offer. They haven't seen the consistency that we bring to the table every single day, Monday to Friday as well. So right now, if you go out there and you share this business with people who've never heard about Skainet, who want to be involved in Forex but don't know how to, they don't have the time, this is the perfect solution for them. So guys, this is everything from our session. Let me just stop the recording.